special thing in store. The light bulb inside my head says, get out and play, 'cause you never feel this way. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day, it's my lucky day, my lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told.
We had worked our way up the Yasawa Island chain to drop our hook in the Blue Lagoon. Even with our spotty engine, we managed not to hit any reefs. The underwater life here was vibrant and amazing, as you can well see. We had an absolute blast here. And this night, we were to go have a feast with the locals. It's called a lovo, where they cook everything under the ground.
Let's sing about Pasri.
Sei l'unica persona che
Let's
conosce il mio stesso suono del telefono. No, è lei.
But it's already cooked. Yeah. Pasri.
Perché lui adesso,
To 4 o'clock.
lui adesso ha mollato l'ospedale pubblico, però conosce ancora tutti perché
Però
va
guarda
in una clinica privata
Perché
che però apre il primo, quindi
Be careful not to...
He knows the drill. He's done this before.
Lo vedi che piedi che c'è? C'ho così.
A fish.
Però hai fatto una foto.
Ne ho fatte svariate.
Yeah. What type of fish? Snapper. Really? Snapper, yes. Another fish. It's
L'ho detto?
Snapper.
chicken.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ma tutto insieme si cucina.
Cassava. Honey. Ruguri? Can you hold it 10, please? Please?
Che bello il pane.
Up.
Oh, figo.
Cassava quella.
And this? This, what do you call it?
Spinach.
Spinach. Aspetta.
Hot spinach.
Lepre!
Ce l'hai?
Tu che giro hai fatto?
C'è anche la lepre,
It's really hot.
Watch her grab it.
You were spared the footage of the feast as I lost a few video clips of this part of the journey. You'll have to take my word for it, the food was great. We ate and drank the night away and then navigated the dinghy through the reef by moonlight all the way back to Ashika. We picked up the anchor the next morning because we had heard a full moon brings the manta to the yard, and we headed for Manta Ray Bay on Yasawa Island. We were snorkeling this bay, and that sea anemone is maybe 20-25 feet down and massive, probably 3 or 4 feet wide and 5 or 6 feet long. Those large clownfish, they're the size of a dinner plate, and they were protecting their home for all it's worth.
Oh, good. It's coming out.
We never saw the elusive
Hi.
giant manta ray in Manta Ray Island, but we did see something in the distance that looked like a giant gray bus. We got out of the water after that and prepared to leave. We were running out of provisions. Our time in Fiji was... Oh, I got a kiss. Our time in Fiji was running short. So we headed back right into a storm. We arrived at the Vuda Marina just as the floodgates opened up. After the storm, we started in on our mini projects that we needed to get done before we could head out to Vanuatu. First major project on the list, the batteries. We replaced 8 6-volt batteries with 6 6-volt batteries because that's what the budget would allow.
I'll give you the belt, wait. This is the easiest.
Here are the newbies. So these are 6-volt golf cart batteries. We can afford to replace 6. We need 8. So in Vanuatu we'll try to pick up 2 more. Or maybe further down the line, I don't know. But in any event, our old battery system, the battery bank, our old battery bank lasted 7 years. So we decided to do it again. Right?
Next, Joyce found the source of our engine problems. Leaky fuel valve gaskets.
So that was the part that went bad.
Yeah, and so I just put another O-ring on that, and then put that back in, and then used a nut like this to go back down on it. So this
that
is
was
the
the bad one.
This was the bad one, yeah. So I put the thing on and then tighten a new nut on it, and it works. Because this is the part that goes to the engine.
Yeah.
This is the part that comes back from the engine.
So that's the return.
Yeah, so that makes this not so critical.
Yeah. So what happened was we took this one apart and put the rubber on it and then put it back together. And then when you took this one apart...
Yeah, I think I lost this cap, but I just took it from this one and put it down here. Maybe.
Down. So it flipped. Miraculously flew out of our fingers into that depth. I don't know if you can see because it's like it's nowhere's land. You could reach the bottom barely, or Doyce can with his fingers, but it fell down there and rolled one way or the other underneath these tanks. So we did our best to try and sweep it out, muscle it out. It was gone. We never found it again.
Meanwhile, I took on the companionway doors and they got a couple of coats of fresh paint. We went and spent a couple nights at Sewini Bay, and Joyce went up the mast and replaced an intermediate shroud because it was frayed.
Many of us in the community, those who
All right, you ready?
marginalized.
I took on a small sail repair on the main and ended up placing the entire luff with new material. We painted some boards from the hold, and then it was time to go.
Alright, this is the last time we'll be in Vuda. We checked out and we're going to go over to SeaLion Way and probably spend the night and be off for Vanuatu in the morning.
We reached Momi Bay in the dark and threw our anchor in 50 feet of water because we didn't want to risk getting too close to the reef. We were rewarded with a beautiful red sky at night. This bay would set us up to go through the reef at ice slack tomorrow morning at 9:30 sharp.
Fuzzy girl. Fuzzy girl.
After nearly a year, we were sad to see Fiji fade away behind us, but we were also excited about what lies ahead. I guess it's the essence of cruising, sad to leave your friends and a place we got to know, and a little apprehensive for the sail as the weather could turn bad, but eager to meet new friends and find a new place to call home.
That's just extraordinary.